First half has delivered 4 goals here that sees the home side in a red hot, who are certainly red, leading by 3 goals to 1. Now, Butcon, that man on your screen, Jonathan Manongo, his goal is only one that Butcon has scored so far, and they'll be hoping to extend on that lead. But what a fine performance from the Malian Alassane Diarra, who actually is also on the score sheet of the 3 goals that have scored, that Arrows have scored so far in this first half of this match. One from Alassane Diarra. But Ricky Banda really has been the man on fire for this season for this Red Arrows side. So second half with us here, and for the fans, they'll be hoping what they saw in the first half may be replicated. But sometimes football can be an odd game, because what you saw or what you experienced in the second half may not be the one experience that can come through in the second stanza. Gianni Sikazwe in charge of the business this afternoon. And there's a change that has been made by Red Arrows Football Club. We can confirm Edward Tembo has come in as the first change for Red Arrows. Whereas for the visitors, they've also made one change. The second one, we'll be able to confirm it shortly. So welcome back officially here at the Nkoloma Stadium for the second half of this match, in which Red Arrows are leading by 3 goals to 1 against Butcon Football Club. So let's confirm it, shall we? Clifford Side has come in as the second change for the Butcon side. It's his first game in the Butcon shirt since being released by Power Dynamos Football Club. Whereas Edward Tembo, a midfielder, has come in as the first change for the Red Arrows side. So Kwezanimbewe joins me from pitchside, where he was with Freedom and Quiniso for the second stanza here. But again, even as we introduce Rodwell for this second stanza, Edward Tembo coming in, an attacking defensive midfielder. Would you say maybe they're trying to close down? And then again, you've got the case of an attacking midfielder in Clifford Side who has come in.
Well, definitely, I think it is to put as many men as possible that are able to attack. Clifford Side, it will be interesting to see how he actually gets in here. He's been thrown into the thick of things. And it's very good for the player who did not settle too well at Power Dynamos, and of course due to injury. But I think the description of this game is on what Red Arrows done.
Attack now by Twiza Chaivela. Arrows, good movement into the box, gets a better of one player. Second one now. Too much for Ricky Banda. Possession still with Arrows. They're really very... That would have been a wrong goal. They're really protecting the ball very well, this Red Arrows side, not giving it away. As that defensive work, this is an interesting haircut from Benson Mwale. The last time I saw a goalkeeper like that was the one at Napsa Stars then. But this is how the movement came through and cleared out there by the Butcon defense. First corner for Red Arrows in the second half. That's the first contribution from the new introduced man, Edward Tembo, picked up by goalkeeper Benson Mwale. I'm trying to remember the name of that goalkeeper who was with
Masosa
Bola.
Bola.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Last time I saw him, he was on the books of National Assembly in the Lusaka Province League. Jonathan Manongo brought inside into the midfield. That's the first touch of the ball from Clifford Side. A good switch to bring in Placide Weta Boleke. He took his eyes off the ball, so throw in for the throw for Red Arrows. Prosper Chiluya really taking his time in taking this throw in. We're able to confirm with you shortly the players that have gone off. So Edward Tembo has come in place of Francis Simwanza. Rare start it was for Simwanza. Also for Butcon Football Club, they brought in a change that has seen the introduction of Clifford Side. Christon Jerry now, Kizito Kezran, Manongo. Good move off, some run off the ball. So this is a confirmation Edward Tembo is playing his first season for Red Arrows from Buttecon Football Club. Coming off the bench in place of Francis Simwanza. His contribution for Simwanza far in terms of the passes and few they were. Also Clifford Side debut appearance in place of Timothy Sakala. Clifford Side originally from Fringilla Football Club. Made a move to Cabo Youth Soccer Academy.
Well, but I like the positivity that Buttecon is actually coming in with in this second half. A bit of some belief that they can as well do something into this. But a lot has to change into that middle of the park as well.
Another player being introduced facing his former side is Ali Kayembe as the second change for the Buttecon side. And he's coming in place of Joseph Piri, who has not scored in as many games as possible recently for Red Arrows, still sitting on 4 goals, the 25-year-old. But in comes Ali Kayembe. Speaking of which, Ali Kayembe again came off the bench this time around earlier, because in the game last weekend when Arrows were the away team against Forest Rangers, he came off the bench in the 66th minute, but now he's been introduced just 4 minutes into the second of Kayembe.
Okay, so you see seriousness in that technical bench. Even when they are leading 3-1, they are able to see some lapses. Yes, I saw some lapses with Simwanza replaced already by Edward. It's a team on the mission. Buttecon as well, trying to push for that top 4 slots. They are within reach. 38 points coming into this game.
Breakdown in the midfield now. Alassine Deara, Twiza Chaivela. Seems to have been problems to navigate his way past the 2 or so players that are stuck at the heart of the defense. Clifford Side. He's trying to brush off some of that match fitness issues that he might have now. Found Manongo, and a yellow card accompanying that one for Alan Kapida. He won't make any debate about it for Alan Kapida.
So Alan Kapila getting into the books of Giannis Sikazwe there with that pulling. And of course, he just went into the ball and got it. He knew Alan Kapila was the offender at that point.
Well, Manongo really has brought in some pressure on this defense, and confirmation for the 27-year-old Alan Kapila. Man of the match in the last game against Forest Rangers. Into the ref's book. Whipped in. Kalumba. Not comfortable in holding on to the ball first time, but collects it on second attempt. And a good kick out as well, so control good for the Buttecon with Kingsley Hakwia. Placide Boleke Weta. Chihuahua. Stuck in there, high boot from Placide Boleke. Means advantage for the home side. A high boot from the 33-year-old DRC man Placide Boleke Weta. Kalumba. This team is too scoreless in their fixture that they are playing Peas and Leopards. Cleared out. Tembo. The fast-paced Kizito Kezron benefiting from that loose ball. Throw taken by Kizito Kezron. Clifford Side. Control is good by Manongo. Too many things running in his head. Manongo with that ball. Ali Kayembe offside. Right call from second assistant Chiwoyu Sinyangu, who is actually a journalist by profession. In fact, a financial reporting journalist. Cleared out from the back by Kingsley Hakwia. Looking for a cross here. Placide Boleke and goal kick. 2 seasons ago, the Placide Boleke was voted as was given the chairman's award during the annual Jumulo Football Club Awards. So some recognition for the man who moved from Jumulo Football Club to Buttecon Football Club and has since cemented his place in the Butkan side, Tembo. Prosper Chiluya. Kuya does a good job ahead of Ricky Banda.